Welcome back to the Journeyman save here on FC25. Life at Braga started very well in terms of transfers coming in. It started very well in terms of results too. Results plural. We've played one game and we won it. So it couldn't have started any better. We're very happy with the players we've brought in. We think we're done with players in for now. We're going to wait until January before fleshing out any further. I think we've still got a little bit of money left. 38 million apparently. That's significantly more than I thought we had left. Yes, I've got quite a bit left at the moment. I thought I had more than that, if I'm completely honest. But I'm very happy with the state of the side right now. And if we need anything else, then we've got the funds available to us for January to do exactly that. There's interest in some Patreon players, so we'll have a quick roundup of that once the transfer window has closed. We are on our way towards the end of the transfer window. I'm actually going to sim this via the calendar rather than a quick sim or an interactive sim. We're going to, rather than go month at a time here in Portugal, because obviously there are bigger sides and there are lesser sides significantly, then we'll kind of look to play the big teams and the rival teams and progress through the season faster than we normally would, I think is probably the best way to go about phrasing it. But we got a good win there. And next we shall play a big game. It's, Monaco bid for Angelo. I would like to say no to you, Monaco. Go away. Thank you very much. We're going to be taking on Sporting Lisbon, the first of the big ones today. Is he 80 rated now, Drongowski? He is. Bartolome Drongowski is up to 80 rated. Not the only 80 rated player in our team, but new roles are available for players as well as they continue to grow. Zalazar should hopefully be growing soon too. Or was Zalazar peaked? I can't remember actually off the top of my head. Zalazar might have peaked. Well, he's not peaked, but he's not growing up for a little while. 38 weeks, 33 weeks. I'll change him to holding because he is playing slightly deeper. Or is Zalazar the more... No, Zalazar's the more forward, isn't he? Regardless, it'll make him more well-rounded. Right, okay. Stop your waffling, Ches. Let's go and play Sporting. Shall we? Saying thank you to those on the board behind me. Yuso, Jamie and Daniel for your continued support in the comment section and on stream, of course. Bid for Thiago Helguera, which we will turn down from Westerlo in Belgium. Hopefully, we can go... Right. Monaco, I feel like I can turn down. City came in for Stanisic and didn't meet our valuation. And I think I was well within my rights to ask for said valuation for Stanisic. Yeah. Zalazar. It depends who else they've got in their lineup and in their squad, but I might end up having to let Zalazar go here. Who have they got in midfield at the minute? Gundogan at 73 rated. Kovacic at 80. Bernardo Silva at 85. But 34 years of age. Christ. They also have a Regen who's okay. Kian Brecken's not going to be that good. Mateus Nunes is going to be 80-ish. Yeah. Pedri's 90. Palacios 86. He'd probably start, wouldn't he? Oh, they've also got Rodri still. At 91. I think live chat will get the call on this. Chat, do we sell Zalazar to City or do we not sell Zalazar to City? If we do, we'll obviously have to replace him in the squad because he's our go-to starting centre mid. That's a lot of pennies. That's a lot of pennies. And chat are generally saying yes, sell. So Zalazar's going to sell, but we're going to negotiate a sizable fee if we can. He's valued at 29. He is 29 years of age. I had to double check myself there, saying the number twice. We'll ask 45. And if City will come up anywhere near... Oh. I was going to say anywhere near 40, then I'll probably accept it. They've accepted the counter of 45. All right, well, Zalazar might be about to play his last game for Braga against Sporting. Sporting are playing that formation. So this could go any which way. Grabara in goal, Camille Grabara in goal, Hugo Silva, Mateus Reis and João Muniz at the back. João Pedro Loureiro da Costa on the right, or Costinha for short. Hidemasa Morita alongside Dario Sugo and Maximiliano Araujo. Then further forward, Cobalein Coentredi as well as Daniel Bragança. And then Rafael Nel up top. Ruben Vinagre, the former Wolves man on the bench. As well as a handful of youth prospects, I guess. I don't really like the... I don't like saying the term regen or pre-gen because some of them aren't. Marcus Edwards is at Sporting, and Denzel Dumfries is also at Sporting as well. So they got a decent team, but we've built very well, and I've got actually after one game's play against a lesser side, I've got quite a bit of confidence in this team. After just one game, I very much enjoyed playing with them. So hopefully, that enjoyment can continue here, but I'll have to be better in possession than that. And we've won it back at least. Very well indeed. Franco will find Zalazar. It'd be great to get him a goal in his potential final game for the club. On his way to Manchester City, most likely. Offside. Now, nicely in the way. Stanisic, thank you. Angelo getting away, looking for Banza in there. Asula is arriving. And over the top there, out wide, is going to be Marquez. Great first touch. Even better third touch. Just locked right in front of... Zalazar gets lucky. But he'll make the most of it. Braga 1. Sporting 0. A parting gift, perhaps. Wasn't necessarily flicked, but found his man nonetheless. Asula looking for... not finding. Oh, hello, Zalazar. Would you want another one? No. Well, would you want another one? He just didn't get it. He's looking for Banza with a ball inside from Asula, and the defender stuck out a very long leg to deny me the opportunity. That's a great ball into the channel. And Nel has, well, I hesitate to say wasted it because he has found a teammate, but... oh, balls. Good save, Drongowski. Just as Zalazar should have finished his one-on-one, Nel should have finished his. Okay, this is a decent game, actually. Against a decent opposition. There's going to be space on the side. Down the right-hand side if we can get there ahead of Muniz. But we cannot! 32 minutes in, it's still 1-0 Braga. Valero intercepts. It might not be 1-0 Braga for long. Oh, it's still going to be 1-0 Braga. There's Nel. Nel's got a decent strike on him. Can hit the ball really clean and true. Just hasn't yet been able to beat the goalkeeper. Can we get to that with Marquez? We can. I've swapped Marquez and Angelo over. Because now they're on... oh, the side that... oh my God, what a save. The side that suits their stronger foot. It's a nice ball. Malera should get there as well. Oh, here comes someone from Sporting, though. I think Drongowski might have saved that last one with his face, actually. Araujo lifting it in towards the middle. Can we get to that? No. Morita. Costinha. Drongowski in the way again. Another very good save. Sporting are all over me here. I can't even get anywhere near the halfway line, let alone start to create chances myself in this second half. They're in the box again. Nel. Good block. Oh, couldn't get his feet sorted. Keeper's come and Drongowski has smothered it again. It's very Alisson-esque the way he keeps making himself so big for these one-on-ones. And finally, hopefully, we can now look to get it away. And we are away. And Marquez looking to break free and through in the same sentence and word. And Osula will make them pay for wasting the chances they just created. Osula's first goal for me in a played game. And Braga lead by 2-0. I think the phrase against the run of play is probably apt here. That's a great ball down the line. Nel inside. Oh, really well done. Fair enough. Sporting have pulled one back. It's well worked. And to be fair, they deserve at least something from this game in terms of a goal, but hopefully no points. That's really, really, really well done by Sporting. And Nel forces the save. The Beard holding on currently to our 3 points. Thank you very much. Dumfries with the corner. Anglo up. And Pabega, well, I hesitate to say the word cleared. Silva. Dumfries. Nel. It's 2-2. Sporting have levelled it up. And Nel has been a real thorn in the side all game long. Been particularly impressed with him, unfortunately. It's going to be a 2-2 draw against Sporting, but Nel, with literally the last kick of the game, could have won it and scored a hat-trick. Well, we took the lead very well indeed, and then lost it rather emphatically too. Very entertaining game of football. Sporting, the more creative. I think a point apiece is probably fair, but if either side were to have won it, they probably would have deserved the 3 points over ourselves. Marquez... is growing, which is excellent. The majority of this side is growing, actually. We've got quite a good squad for growth. We should be able to grow quite well throughout the course of the season. That's the plan, anyway. We'll do quickly Firenze with the calendar sim, and then we shall plough on towards deadline day and look for a Zalazar replacement. The budget now stands at 79 million. Now Zalazar is left to go to Manchester City. Now, being at Braga, we probably can't afford, or probably shouldn't. Hello, Inter Milan. Go away. A £1 million plus who? No. We're not going to be able to bring in the best of the best. I'm not super hyper realistic in this save, but I also don't want to take the piss. So we won't go full fantasy, but we'll have a look and see what other centre mids are available in the division we're in, to see if maybe there's anything we can do domestically first. Although I imagine anyone that's any good is going to be at Benfica or Porto or Sporting, aren't they, really? So let's have a look at Portuguese centre mids just in general. Obviously, we saw that Bernardo Silva was 34 years old and 84 rated, or 85 rated still. Hello, Paulo Bernardo at Celtic. 94 stamina, 90 dribbling. Yep, found the guy. That didn't take long, did it? Hello, contract expiring in 10 months. Get you on the cheap as well. Done. That was easy, wasn't it? That didn't take long at all. Approach to buy. No, I don't want to pay 70 million, please. My executive records, I could get him for 22, which seems like an absolute farce. So we'll bid 28 and see what they say. 35.5, which is undervaluation, obviously. We'll try and get him for 32. Will they accept 32? Say yes, Mr. Rogers. All right. How about 33.5? Say yes, Mr. Rogers. Thank you, Mr. Rogers. Bernardo is only 26 as well. This could be a stunning signing. He is one rating higher than Zalazar. Zalazar was 82, Bernardo 83, so it is on paper an improvement. He's on 70 grand a week, so we'll offer him 80 grand a week, and he will just accept that off the bat. Lovely. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have replaced Rodrigo Zalazar with Paulo Bernardo. Was Paulo Bernardo, was it? Paulo Bernardo. Hiya, pal. I think our European group has been drawn, because we had some games rescheduled is the word I was looking for. We actually got back-to-back 2-2 draws as we simmed the one against Firenze and, well, got a 2-2 draw. We've got, it's not group stage anymore, is it? In the league phase of the Europa League, we've got Real Sociedad, Malmö, Lech Poznan, Tottenham, Sevilla, oh shit, and FC Copenhagen. That is not easy. That's going to be actually quite difficult to get through, annoyingly. Right. Okay, well, deadline day is upon us. We've got no further plans ourselves to do anything at the moment, unless anyone else comes in and is like, give me one of your players for all of the pennies. So there will be some moves for Patreon players. Muldor's moving from Fenerbahce to Rio Ave, so he'll join the league. Biggest deals on the day all told. Karim Adeyemi to Manchester City. Adingra leaves Brighton to go to Torino. Huescas goes to Monaco from FC Copenhagen. Colombo's moved to Villarreal for 31 million. Bruna to Brighton from Newcastle, backward to Dortmund. A bid from Frankfurt for Banza, which we're going to turn down. Thank you, Frankfurt. He stays. I'm enjoying using Banza so far. No other big deals. Mawissa moves to Barcelona. Okay, hello. Osorio to Fiorentina. Bid for Drongowski from Lille. No, go away. Drongowski was very good in that game against Sporting. Showed all of his talent. Apparently we might be getting a bid from Brentford for him as well, according to the rumour screen. Anyway, Cherky moves from Atalanta to Newcastle. There is that bid for Drongowski from Brentford. They've offered me Christopher Ayer and £300,000. Slightly offended by that, if I'm completely honest. Diarra moves from Dortmund to Lyon, for 50 million on the nose. That's a new third biggest deal. Now Henk have bid for Drongowski. No. And Benfica have bid for my backup striker, Amin Eluzani. I'm going to say no, because I haven't had the chance to use him yet, and I think he's going to be half decent. Oh, Guerra. Javi Guerra? I want to say Javi. Moves from Bilbao to Atalanta for 100 million on the nose. Christ, that's a sizable deal. I'm pretty sure it's Javi Guerra. By all means, correct me if I'm wrong. And now Ipswich have bid for Ismail Garbi, who we haven't used at all yet. But because of that, similar with Uzani, I'm going to say no. I'll be open to maybe selling those players in January once I've used them and found out whether they're any good or not. But I don't want to miss out on using a good player in some of my fringe games by selling them without playing them. So, deadline day is over. Kenda moves from Man City to Aston Villa for 66.4 in the last hours. Now, of course, we get a bid for Drongowski the moment the window closes. Please fix that, lads. Thanks. Benfica on the horizon. They're who we have next. £1.1 billion spent on deadline day. Benfica top on 10. Porto second on 10. Vitoria third on 10. And then us and Arauca on 8. So we could go top if we win and other results go our way, but Benfica is not going to be easy at all. Give you a quick transfer roundup of all of the transfers that went through in that window, all the bigger ones at least, and then at the end of the episode, okay then, at the end of the episode we'll show you what's happened with the Patreon players in that window. And Vinicius Junior has left Real Madrid and gone to AC Milan for £187.1 million. That's the first time I've seen Vinicius leave Real ever in career mode. I'm pretty sure. 94 rated. One of the world's best. You don't say. Vinny to AC Milan, 187.1. That's ridiculous. Gavi to Inter for 117. There is Javi Guerra, as we suspected. Adeyemi, Moises Caicedo's left Chelsea to go to Dortmund. Victor Gyökeres has left Inter to go to Chelsea. João Neves, I think we didn't see João Neves. He's gone. Vitor Roque to Liverpool. Alberto Malera to Chelsea from Las Palmas. Alphonso Davies from Leverkusen to Aston Villa for £83.8 million. Nicolo Ravella from Liverpool to Tottenham. Malik Tillman to Arsenal. Ed Militao to Arsenal. Malo Gusto to Newcastle. Jadon Sancho to Tottenham. Kulusevski to Inter. Palacios we know was at City because we looked when the Zalazar bid came in. Owen Sanset's gone to Chelsea. Antonio Silva's gone to Atleti. Kenda we saw. Andre Santos to Villa. Is he any good? We played against him in the... No, it wasn't him. It was someone else. It was the striker we played against in the RTG in the early seasons, and he was rubbish. Andre Santos, I don't think I've played against. Merlin Roll, don't know anything about him, but 84 rated with 92 ball control. Looks like he's quite the player. Nicholas Jackson goes to Bologna. Ahmad Diallo to Liverpool. Lol. Jonathan Davids to Atletico Madrid. Desiree Doué is a very, very, very talented young man, and he's gone to Brighton here in this save. Joao Felix to Crystal Palace. Barella to Liverpool. Conrad Harder, don't know anything of him. 23 years of age in the 6th season, so he's going to start very young. IRL. 84 rated here goes to Stuttgart from Barcelona. John Duran has gone back to Saudi after joining Liverpool, although we started this save, I think, before he moved to Saudi IRL, so it's weird how that comes about. Arne Engels, Celtic have lost a couple of central midfielders in this transfer window. Ruben Diaz has gone back to Manchester City. Lol. Johan Bonney. Don't know who he is, but worth a sizable chunk. Anything else of any real note? Nice to see Porto weaken themselves. Franco Mastantuono, 81 rated 21-year-old, has gone to Valencia from Arsenal. Felix and Mesha and Habib Diarra have both left Borussia Dortmund. Martinelli's gone to Wolves. Martinelli out. Vinicius Junior in. Upgrade. Giuliano Simeone leaves Chelsea to go to Genoa. Let's go and play Benfica, and then I can show you exactly what happened with those Patreon players. Benfica are good, but not as strong as I thought they might be. Yulen Aguirre-Zabala in goal. Right back, Ucio Barrera, and then Thomas Araujo alongside Valentin Gomez and Jan-Nicolas Besta at left back. Florentino is their highest rated player at 84 at the holding position. Then you've got Alsnes and Leandro Barrero Martins at centre mid, who's a very good player. Thiago Gouveia on the right with Artur Cabral and Kerem Aktogolu as their front three. I don't rate those two, if I'm honest. A couple of 80-odd on the bench, but nothing massive. A couple of Patreon players on the bench as well, in Mike and Brett. But at home, we'd like to win this one. Although we're at home against Sporting, and I didn't win that one. But from a 2-0 up position, I should have won that one, really, if we're honest with ourselves. Oh, nice. Banzer's in behind. I might run slightly too close to the defender there. I'm going to bottle it. Asula! Oh, he's bottled that. They're calling for a pen, the fans, but nothing given. Asula gets himself in great positions, but his finishing is a little bit wayward. Bernardo. First touch the ball as our new number 8. Run. Okay. Wasn't really as through the gap as I hoped it would be, but we'll get it out to Marquez. I did make the change in the last game to drop Marquez, or swap Marquez, sorry, with... God damn it, Asula, can you shoot on target, please, mate? We swapped Marquez and Angelo around, and I think I'm going to do that again. Into Banza. Nice roll of the defender, and Marquez is in behind here. Back to Banza, and then as people arriving, Bernardo, Asula... At bloody last, boy. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Asula gets himself in some very good positions. His attacking intelligence is very good with where he positions himself on the pitch, backing away from the defender there. And occasionally, he will put the ball in the back of the net as well. Oh, thank you. Lift it. Get there, Banza. Turn him, Banza. Oh, it's beautiful. Bernardo on debut! Goal! Braga! 2-0. Cheeky little back heel from Banza. And Bernardo on his debut gets a goal for his new club. Vamos! That's an equally nice turn. Gouveia to Cabral. Cabral to Barrera. Barrera to Barrero. That could get confusing. Bernardo out to Marquez. Tried to beat Bester and couldn't. He's got dead ball playstyle plus Bester, so no giving away free kick. Strongowski's gone after that. What the hell, boy. I did get a little bit worried when he just started pegging it towards the ball there, but we got away with it. Gouveia wins it back. And here's Auersnes now. Cabral's in a good spot. Gouveia down the line. That is rubbish, mate. So's that bloody header, pal. Never mind. Your teammate's there to bail you out, thankfully. Marquez, Banza. That's not Banza. That's Asula. And it wasn't even Asula. It was a Benfica man. Thank you! Pabega down the line. Angelo. Right, 3 before half-time. And surely, we get the dub this time. Asula. Banza. Tackled. It's a touch, not bad. Bernardo. Oh, he's left him for dead. Go on, then. Struck cleanly enough, but straight at Aguirre. Benfica, the club where Paulo Bernardo started his career. And intriguingly, as I'm informed by live chat, actually his first ever professional game for Benfica was against Braga, intriguingly. He is at Celtic in real life as well, so he's been there the whole time in this save. Very nearly one back for Benfica there. Cabral throwing himself towards the floor in frustration. So he's come full circle as Paulo Bernardo. Now he's making his Braga debut against Benfica. And he scored here as well. I'd have known that if I'd remembered that pre-Paulo scoring, because actually we did have a look at his profile before we came into this game, then I probably would have done the apology celebration. If we score again with him, then I'll do the apology celebration. I'm just not scoring again with him because it's been deflected out wide. But so far, so good in terms of holding on to the 2-0 lead this time around. Marquez with the delivery. Up we go with Stanisic, but can't get there. And everyone's falling over everyone else to try and get to the ball first, and Gouveia does. Oh, Bernardo, that is a gorgeous ball. I really like Paulo Bernardo. I've decided. Take a touch, lay it inside, Asula for 3. This Braga side are absolutely title material. Corner Benfica as they look for what hopefully would only be a consolation goal. Gouveia. Wasn't really fooling anyone with that turn, but still able to get it away cleanly. Florentino, Besta, Florentino. Florentino is poor. Well, that chance was poor. Oh God, no! I wanted to do that with the keeper. I was one pass ahead of the game there. Ended up dinking it back to my keeper from 2 yards rather than trying to clear it with the keeper with a lobbed ball. Pabega gets that away. We're on the counter, and I see Bruma actually, but that is a poor ball. I should have gone through the air. Bruma's still, despite being in his early 30s now, absolutely bloody rapid. So counter-attack opportunities with him are going to be very good, I think, when he comes off the bench against tired teams. Angelo in behind here. Will lay it in front of Eluzani, who's come off the bench, and he'll try and find Besta, who will find Bernardo, who's run straight into a defender, and I can't score a fourth. I kind of balls that one up there, really, didn't I? Thankfully, we didn't need it. It's going to be a solid victory here against Benfica. It might not be enough to send us top, because Porto and, was it Vitória, that were also on 10 points. We were in 4th on 8. We will be up to 11 now, and above Benfica at least, so into the top 3. But based on all of the performances we put in so far this season, absolutely this Braga side are title challengers for sure. So I'm looking forward to this season here in Portugal. We could absolutely be bringing some silverware back to our personal trophy cabinet, which we haven't done for a little while. We've moved into 2nd with that. Vitória lost and stay on 10 points. Porto were victorious and so far have won all but one of their games so far this season. We've got Santa Clara on the horizon, so we'll go to that and we'll just calendar sim our way through it. Just want to see what the fixture list looks like as we head into September with regards to those European games as well, because obviously we're going to probably play the majority of those, certainly the big ones, Sociedad, Spurs, Sevilla, etc. So in the next episode we'll play Sociedad. We might play Rio Ave as well, considering they were one of the sides that were on the vote, so they obviously had a decent, or on the spin the wheel. And then we'll probably play the cup game as well, just to make sure we go through there. Obviously, Vitória are local rivals of Braga, so we'll make sure we play that one too. Let's just quickly calendar sim our way through this one then against Santa Clara. Calendar sim seems to be the best way to go about getting as close to a realistic result as we can possibly do. Now we'll lose this one. Although I've calendar simmed a few this season, and most are coming back as 2-2 draws at the minute. We've got 2-1 win in the second game of the season, then a 2-2 draw against Firenze, and now a 2-2 draw against Santa Clara as well, after playing a 2-2 draw against Sporting. Lover Desmond, apparently, in Portugal. Lover Desmond, are you saying you're getting frustrated? Oh no, he's happy. I expect top performances, though, when you come in, please, I mean, if you don't mind. Right, that'll do us for today's episode. Realised as I had ended the episode that I actually forgot to show you the Patreon spreadsheet. So there have been some moves. You can't quite see underneath me, but from Tottenham, AJ Knights has moved to Borussia Dortmund. We've seen Daz move to Atletico Madrid. 3 moves here. Galatasaray to Aston Villa, Olympique Marseille for Lille, and Forest for Madrid for Alex Ben and Dallas respectively. Dortmund swapped for PSG for Matthew Green. Atletico Madrid for Leipzig for Daniel. Aston Villa for FSV Mainz for Luka Kilic. I've missed one there. Aston Villa, thank you very much. Aston Villa for Bayern for Jordan Hunt. We've seen Real Sociedad swapped for Toulouse for Owen Sanders. Stuttgart from Brentford for Aaron. Ads has gone from AC Milan to FC Köln on loan. Celtic for Wolves for Braden. Stade de Reims to Real Sociedad for David Stewart-Simpson. AC Milan for Steaua Bucuresti for Jack Wimpenny. Strasbourg for Ipswich for Jasper. Lazio for Inter Milan for Jun Ho. Leverkusen for City for Nicolas Saint. And Yellow swapped Castellon for AC Milan. They are the moves thus far this save in the Journeyman. By all means, have a closer look at any of your... you can't see your stats, Minix. I'm on the wrong bloody thing. By all means, have a closer look at any of your stats. If you would like to see them in closer detail, of course, do come across and join me on stream. I need to remove some of the real-life players that obviously we're now not interested in off this shortlist, and I'll do that once I finish recording. But this is how everybody looks. There's a wide array of ratings in this save. Everyone's, well, to be fair, there's probably a wide array in the RTG as well. And then Yella, for some reason, just rocketed. So he's 85 rated. So congratulations, Yella, for being by far and away the highest rated player in this save. Anyway, that's all probably now for this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.